Across this country, flu shot campaigns are kicking into high gear. And officials say that little shot, that little jab, could make a big difference this year. It may, in fact, be the key to stopping healthcare systems from becoming completely overwhelmed as COVID-19 cases continue to rise. But the demand for the flu shot has been overwhelming in itself. This morning, we look at the different challenges in provinces right across the country, beginning in British Columbia, where booking an appointment is easier said than done. Here's Susanna Da Silva.
The flu vaccine campaign hasn't even been officially launched by health officials here in BC. Some regions don't even have their shots yet, though they are expected to have them by next week. But some pharmacies say they are seeing a huge demand. One chain of pharmacies we spoke to said they've seen 5 or 6 times the demand that they saw last year. Their phones are ringing off the hook, but this year they're using an online booking system and only offering appointments like that. And they say some stores are already booked up for a month.
And the reason why it's booked as solid is actually compared to last year, we were able to do one flu shot for every about 2 minutes. This year, because of COVID, we want to do one every 10 minutes. And the reason behind that is so that after we finish a flu shot, it gives us time to clean the counseling room or the area before and after each patient. Last year was a sprint, where basically within about 2 weeks, anybody who wanted the vaccine were able to get vaccinated within about 2 to 3 weeks' time. This year, it's more of a marathon because one every 10 minutes, we're going to be doing it probably for the next month and a half to 2 months.
But it does vary pharmacy by pharmacy, so people are left to call around and see if they can find a shot somewhere. Now here in BC, flu shots are not free. They are free for those who live with someone vulnerable, a senior or a child, but otherwise people do have to pay for them. Now another complication here in BC is for parents of young children. Pharmacies are not allowed to administer flu shots to those under the age of 5, so parents need to go to their doctor or their local public health unit. But one of those public health units only allowed bookings as of this week, and if you called, this is what you heard.
Your wait time will be approximately 1,525 minutes.
The other issue people are facing here is Fluzone, the higher dose flu shot vaccine that is intended for seniors. BC did order 45,000 of them, but those are only intended for those in long-term care facilities. Otherwise, seniors must pay for those, and many of the pharmacies we spoke to say their supply is already gone. Now, overall, the province of BC ordered close to 2 million shots. That's about 500,000 more shots than last year, and they are encouraging people to get the flu shot, saying it is more important this year than any other year, and to get it whenever they can. Susanna Da Silva, CBC News, Vancouver.
So that is the British Columbia situation, but there are flu vaccine shortages in other parts of the country too. Laura McQuillan is here with that story. Laura, pharmacies and medical clinics pretty much everywhere are seeing a big surge in demand. We are heeding the call this year.
That's right, and in many places the vaccine isn't even available to the public yet those calls are coming in. Like Susanna was telling us, you wait on hold to just try and get an appointment. Something we've seen in Toronto is these lineups to even get in the door to the pharmacy or once you get to the counter to try and get your vaccine. Numerous Toronto pharmacies out of stock, some doctors still waiting for even the first round of flu shots to arrive. Those who have got them say that they haven't got enough. We checked in with one doctor about what's going on at her practice, and here's what she told us.
We have 7,000 patients and we received under 500 shots. We were told that as of Monday we would be able to reorder, and as of Friday they changed that, and right now we're out of all of our shots. And we've been begging them to give us more shots, and we aren't able to order till next week.
Now, something interesting in Ontario, we know that the government has said it's ordered 5.1 million shots. We're talking about a province with a population of more than 14 million people, so you would see a shortage there, but the message is from the Ontario government that they will order more if there is demand for it. They say also if you make that appointment, they are confident you will be able to get your flu shot. But if we look at Quebec, similar situation. They've ordered 2 million shots for about 8 million people in the population, but again saying that they're confident there will be enough for those who want it. We talked to a pharmacist there, however, who says that he ordered 1,000 flu shots just to begin with. He's so far had 400 of those delivered, but he's been told that the rest will come in 2 more phases. And keep in mind in Quebec, they don't actually allow you to get vaccinated until November 1st at the very earliest, but that demand ringing hot on the phones here. Take a listen to this.
The list right now, we're looking at about 200-300. This is just the initial rates where people are written down. But once we get it, there's going to be an influx of people coming in. And a lot of people are just anxious, especially that they hear shortage of vaccines, so they want to kind of push. And a lot of patients are calling and they're saying, well, you know, I'm more vulnerable. I want to make sure that I get it. So make sure, can you put my name first?
So people doing what they can to make sure that they will be able to get their flu shot. Just yesterday we were hearing from the government of Nova Scotia that the first flu shots have arrived there. They haven't been rolled out as yet, but they are once again urging patients, saying that even if you don't get it on day 1 or even week 1 or 2, there will be certainly enough going into November. Many parts of the country are ordering more flu shots than usual, including Ontario and Quebec, Heather. So they say that with demand up, they are making room for all of that in their orders, but a lot of people feeling anxious and certainly wanting some certainty about when they might be able to get that jab done.
All right, Laura, thank you very much.